welcome to our friends from Australia!
Around the harbour, and they've got fireworks coming off it. The whole sky just lights up.
Australia, we also have this incredible desert called Qinbi. The city has a whole life underground.
To be surprised by in Taiwan is more than 100 mountains that are above 3,000 meters.
Look at you, trying to save the world.
There's a superhero vibes there. Welcome back to Wild Taiwan! Ladies and gentlemen, the hostess with the mostest, Patty Lee! Welcome! From the reefs to the deserts, our guests today are from a diverse landscape filled with amazing natural wonders, animals, and people.
Oh, and it's also one of, if not the most popular place to go for a working holiday.
Please give a warm welcome to our friends from Australia!
So we have Aussies here today.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, if it was for us Taiwanese, flying over to Australia, what is a must-see, must-experience for us?
I'm the sort of traveler that when I travel somewhere, I want to see something completely different. And obviously, Taiwan, we got a lot of nice buildings.
Right.
But Australia, we also have this incredible desert. Yeah, and there's a place I want to introduce. It's called Qinbi. Not many Australians even have been here before.
Have you guys been?
I've been once, actually.
You
I've driven past it.
Never thought of stopping.
Never stop. I think you could miss it. You'll hear why.
Yeah.
Look at the city. It's not exactly that exciting, at least from if you're just driving past it. But the city has a whole life underground.
Oh, wow.
The reason being is because this is a mining city. As a result, underneath this city is a huge sort of underground passageway where there's restaurants, hotels, different sorts of, beauty salons.
Wow.
It's all underground.
Which entrance to go down? This is like there.
No, this is a speakeasy city.
Yes, it is.
Australia's before its time, you know?
It is kind of quiet, but there's a beauty in the quietness. And I think Australian nature is just unreal. Like nowhere else in the world can you get that feeling of serenity and just that feeling of awe. Like, wow, I'm sitting in the middle of this incredible scenery and it's just me with the beauty of Mother Nature.
When you travel to a desert, what is a must bring?
Water.
Water? And you need some calories, right?
Hey. Nice segue.
Chocolate.
So these are called Tim Tams.
Tim Tams.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've had these before, but I just like pick them up and just munch on them. But there's an
So
Australian
we
way
have
to
like
eat
a special way. It's going to bite from one end, one corner, and then we'll bite from the opposite corner.
Okay.
Is this the way you guys are familiar?
Every day.
Every day.
This is a childhood memory for you too? Okay. So we get the corner.
So you have your two corners. You're going to put one corner in the milk.
Okay.
And then you're going to like suck and drink the milk through the Tim Tam.
Like a straw.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. I don't believe it. This thing is solid in the middle.
You want to hold it. Yeah, exactly. So what happens
Oh,
is...
it's so good. The
How
milk.
does that happen? How does that move?
Exactly.
The
It's
milk
pretty
is
cool,
all
right?
caramelly, chocolatey.
So it basically becomes a chocolate milk, and then what happens is the Tim Tam gets a little bit softer.
I'm getting milk
It's
everywhere.
super sweet, but it's really
It is super
good.
sweet.
Yeah.
I've had Tim Tam since I was a kiddo,
Really?
but this is the first time I knew the right way.
Well, I mean, this is kind of silly because you really should have saved this for the next segment of the show. What we're curious about is that your time as Australians living in Taiwan, are there any things that you have seen, experienced, or felt that you think would really wow or impress or surprise family and friends back at home, or especially these two locals on the couch? All right, let's just start with Tom. Tom, we want to hear from you.
Please wow us.
Please wow us.
The pressure's on. I think one of the things that a lot of Australians will be surprised by in Taiwan is we've got like more than 100 mountains that are above 3,000 meters.
We do.
And one of the best ways to explore them is through trail running.
Wow, trail running.
Yeah.
Because in Chinese, the translation is just mountain running, but trail running, it's not limited just to mountains. Is it anywhere in like kind of the wilds? Or?
Yeah, anywhere in the wilds. I mean, that video that we just saw is from the Formosa Trail, which was actually from around more than 100 years ago, where the Taiwanese indigenous people used it as a trading route.
Okay.
And then a migrant from the Czech Republic went out there with his machete and cleaned it all up, and now runs races on it.
Wow.
It has so much story
And history,
to that trail.
Indeed.
How long is the entire trail?
So the full extent of the trail is 104 kilometers. That little bit we saw there was just the first 16.
Oh my God, Alan, should join us?
11 is my limit.
Okay.
11, good enough.
Very specific.
So cute.
No more.
You've attended quite a lot.
Yeah, you're a serious athlete.
I spend too much time sitting in front of the computer. I need to balance that out somehow, right?
Correct choice.
Yeah,
You need
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You need that.
But yeah, I mean, one opportunity I got to meet former President Tsai, and she said, if you really want to know Taiwan, you have to get into the small villages, the smallest places.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that everyone should try and do, even if you're here just for a conference. Go on those tiny trails and see the tea fields.
Get lost a little bit. See what's out
Exactly,
there.
yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
a lot. Okay.
Oh, next up?
Well, let's hear from Alan.
Taipei City Mall is located right near the most important place in Taipei, Taipei Main Station. Between the train station and MRT station, stretching for 825 meters, this is a massive underground shopping complex for all your needs in Taipei. There's shops, there's restaurants, and even groceries. But what stands out most is all the toy stores, video games, action figures, anime, and the Japanese gachapon capsule machines. Another special activity here in Taipei City Mall is the famous knife massage. Supposedly, it improves blood circulation, boosts your immune system, and gives you a great night's sleep. For me, I've never been brave enough to try it, but I'm gonna try it today for Wow Taiwan. Let's go! Okay. I feel something hitting me very hard, but I can't believe it's those knives. 好，谢谢。好舒服，好舒服。Only scary when it touch my skin or I hear the ding ding ding, but on my clothes, yeah, just like a normal massage, it's great. If you have the chance to visit Taipei City Mall, please do. You'll surely have so many interesting experiences here.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
All right.
This is, it shows that this is a place that you really enjoy going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Crazy.
definitely go.
Wow, thank you
Okay.
for sharing that. That's really
Welcome.
cool. Let's do a cultural
We're ready
difference,
for it.
cultural shock story, anything you got. Let's do it for points.
It's more of a, I think what happens in Australia that you'll find quite strange is that a lot of Australians tend to walk around barefoot in public. And I think it's one of those things that when you're a lot younger and sort of growing up, playing in the backyard and being outside with friends or at the park, it's one of those things where I think most of us will just take our shoes off to play.
Yep.
Somehow it just led to this, when we go to the supermarket, I always remember saying to my mum and dad, like, we're stopping to go to the supermarket, and we'd ask them, like, should we put our shoes on or not? And most of the time they're like, no, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Wow.
And so we just go in, do our shopping, and you see other people, like, maybe not so much in the cities, but definitely where I'm from,
Right.
Albury is country
Suburbs,
town.
kind of country.
Yeah, it's very common to just see people walking around barefoot or down the main street. And I do remember one time here in Taiwan, maybe the first year I arrived, I was at the beach and sort of just out of habit, finished surfing, was going back to get on the train, and I just got on the train without my shoes on, and then the, patrolman guy sort of walked past, he's like, can you put your shoes on? And I was like, oh, sorry. Like, just didn't really think about it. Because it was just, exactly, yeah. And then I had another friend spotted me on the train, he's like, oh, you're Australian, aren't you? Yeah, they know. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can point
So,
it out.
Hey, I like this.
definitely.
I like this.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your fun stories.
Yes, let's
really
toast
nice.
for,
toast.
you
One
know,
last
me,
toast.
you
Just a little bit
guys
left.
having so much fun.
Cheers,
Thank
cheers.
you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
And guys,
For you at home, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Wild
Bye.
Taiwan.